Alright, I'm going to pick up where we left off on the last video where I was trying to show you how to create a green screen background in Photoshop, and I had placed these two images onto the desktop, and it's just one of those things. I do it automatically and I forget sometimes because I was trying to do this for a demo purpose, but these images have to go in a folder within Teps-X, and they have a folder in there called their graphics folder, and that's where these have to reside for Teps-X to be able to use them. I went ahead and copied these two folders, these two files, and put them in the folder already. So if we go to my Finder, you notice I have on my Finder, I have a shortcut to that graphics folder that I keep on here all the time. And just to show you really quick, I mentioned this earlier, you have a folder called Teps-X Share Folder, and that has all of the components of Teps-X inside of it. And I open that up and I go down here, and you can see I have a folder called Teps Graphics Folder. Well, all I did was drag a shortcut from here and put it up here where it's always visible when I open up the Finder without having to go into a sub menu to find it. So inside of this folder, you see a lot of different folders, and they're all different jobs that I've created. But I created one for this demo called Pirate Demo, and I've just created that folder, and I put those two files I had on my desktop in there so that Teps-X can see them when it opens up. So I'm going to get started now where we left off. I'm going to go back into Teps-X. I'm going to go back into Setup Utilities. I'm going to go into the Chroma Key Templates, and I'm going to create a new template. Again, it's 6x4, and I'm going to grab up here the graphic object tool and drag it down. And you notice by default it opened up my graphics folder, so that's where it's looking for all these files to be, and that's why it didn't work a while ago. And now I have a folder in there called Pirate Demo, and it's got these two files in it. And I'm working on the background now, so I'm going to pick back, put that in there. Remember your shortcut, Command R, makes it the full size of the template that you're building. Then I'm going to grab my little man, drag him down, click OK twice, Command R to make him fit. And one thing I didn't tell you, like on this little graphic object of this little man over here, you know, I told you make sure you check Chroma Key for it to work if it's a green screen. But you also have other options over here. You can make it where you can rotate the object. If you do other angle, and if you check that as an option, you can put objects in at a certain angle when they come in, and it lets you move them too if it's not exactly what you want. But I normally keep that on no rotation. All right, hit apply. Go back over here to the graphic object tool again, drag it down. Again, it's looking for that folder that we created where you're keeping your image at, which was in that demo of the Pirate Demo. And this time I'm looking for the front. Now if you notice, and it's hard to see on my monitor, and it probably is on yours too, you see this Photoshop document, but you can tell that it's black. That's okay, because that's that alpha channel, and that alpha channel is not going to show up when you use it in Teps-X. So I'm just going to go ahead and say choose. You can see the alpha channel here now even better. Anything that's black is transparent. Anything that's white is visible. So there's the border. It's going to print visible. And then this black is like a hole in that template that lets you see that background, and it lets you see the picture that you take. Hit choose. Again, Command R. And we're done. We're going to save this. We're going to make a new category. We're going to call it Pirate. I'm going to hit OK. And again, I'm going to call this Pirate _ landscape. Very important that you name it landscape. Very important that you put the underscore in there, because that's how it's going to orientate your pictures as they come in. If you shoot them landscape, they're going to come in landscape. Shoot them portrait, they're going to come in portrait. And they're going to go into the right templates. And if you had a portrait template built, you don't have to switch back and forth. It just does it automatically for you. All right, we're done here. We'll close out this. We're going to go back to our main menu. And now we're going to go to preview images. Again, I'm going to go to my demo images. And I did this intentionally to show you it defaulted back to the template that we made before, that Metro template. Like I said, you can go here and you can find the one you just made called Pirate and select the template there. But like I said, I'll make it easy for my guys when I'm working. I'm going to take this back to Metro. And I'll put it back in here and show you that if you go up here now under Preferences and Teps Settings, some things are grayed out. Like you can't go in here now and change from a camera or to the type of camera that you're using. You can't do any of those types of things because they're grayed out. That's why you have to be in the main menu to make changes in the Teps settings for most of the major components of Teps. But I believe Chroma Key is one of those ones that you can, and it is, you can change while you're still inside the main program running. All right, so I can go here now and I can go to Pirate, and I can go over here and I can say select, and I can select that template I just chose and hit OK. And now if I quit Teps-X and I start it back up, it should start right back where I set it, which is in the Pirate. And it did exactly what it was supposed to do. And that's all it is to setting this up. Again, in Photoshop, just some tips. Like I said, you know, you have to add that alpha channel, and you have to save that alpha channel, and that's very important. If you don't save that alpha channel, it will not work. If I didn't save that alpha channel, when I opened up this image, where you see her at standing in the picture now, that would be all black because you filled that layer in with black. And so it's not letting that black alpha channel be transparent anymore. It's making it where it's actual physically a color, and it would cover up everything that's inside that border with black. So that's very important. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll continue with the training.